There a day goes by when Meghan or Harry seemingly doesn't offend anyone. But who is it today and why? Hi, morning, Neil Sean here in the heart of London. Bit of a blustery start to your day today. And we are literally in the heart of London. This is St Martin's in the Fields. It's a wonderful, well, concert hall now, park, church, all that sort of stuff. A stone's throw from Trafalgar Square. You've seen scenes of it at the side of me now. It's interesting, isn't it, at this time of year, because everything seemingly comes alive. I don't know what it's like in your part of the world, but after Christmas, everything just sort of switches off. And we're all plunged into darkness, aren't we, for January, February? Why don't they leave the lights on? When it's at the most depressing time of the year, we all need cheering up, don't we? That could be said, of course, for Meghan Markle, as I say, who seemingly now has upset someone. But why? Meghan, as you know, is all about inclusivity and trying to build bridges with people, running towards the struggle, as we've said many times, in those designer heels, all that sort of stuff. And amazingly, for a short period, she and Prince Harry were very big in the gay community. I can never remember all the figures and names, but the LGB, whatever it's called, too many to mention. But you know what I mean. Now, as I often say here on the show, I find it incredible because we told you recently of Bette Midler, who was rather cruel against the once former First Lady Melania Trump, and she saw a decline also in her gay fan base, as did Barbara Streisand when she began to attack the former President of the United States, Donald Trump. What it basically means is, keep your politics to yourself, and more importantly, just do what they like, what the fans like, that is. Sing, entertain, and shut up. Now, it appears that Meghan has done something really seemingly without even knowing it. But what is it? Well, for Meghan, apparently she was pretty big on the gay scene. Also was Prince Harry. Why not? Forward-thinking couple. And of course, they spouted exactly what people wanted to hear. But seemingly for Meghan now, she's having something of a backlash. She'll be used to quite a few of those, though I wouldn't worry too much. But this is all because she did appear on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Now, as we know, Ellen is very much an out and proud gay woman. She never fails to mention it, does she? And I love the fact that she sort of wears it on her sleeve, shall we say, in a choice of clothing. You're under no illusions what you're getting with Ellen, are you? What I find interesting, though, with her is that she's always banging on about gay rights and all that sort of stuff. And yet, what we found out last year was an absolutely terrible, toxic environment for anybody to work in. Never mind, of course, people from the gay and lesbian community. Now, what's interesting is Meghan's become embroiled in this because we've seen Ellen's fan base diminish. So much so, of course, that the show is now being cancelled or let go, whichever way you want to look at it, allegedly. And Ellen will be off our screens from next year. So inadvertently, Meghan, by appearing on that show, has angered a rather large gay fan base. Now, in her defence, of course, she probably just thought, well, she's a neighbour, they're chums, I'm going to get a soft soap ride, why should I bother? But what is important for Meghan herself is, as she moves towards trying to be a political powerhouse, she's going to simply need every vote she can muster. And people have long memories. And as we've seen so many times with people who've taken the wrong turn in showbiz, people really, very rarely climb back. So for Meghan and Harry, they need to be very careful about the choices and the moves they make the next time. For now, though, perhaps they may just slightly be more forgiving about a strange faux pas. But given the fact that Meghan seemingly has a terrible memory, will she remember exactly why the gay community seemingly have fallen out with her? Neil Sean in the heart of London.